The chase is on for a dangerous man. Douglas County deputies catch up to Stanley Sinkfield, who injured two people trying to speed away from police in a stolen truck. But once they had him in custody, detectives thought Sinkfield might also be the trigger man in a fatal Atlanta shooting. So they quickly started monitoring his phone calls from jail.
I'm definitely going to have to get me an attorney. That's what I'm working for.
Turns out investigator Cheryl Smith never picked up on anything tying Sinkfield to the murder. But she did hear a lot about a different crime, the kind that can make even a veteran investigator furious.
Every time he made a phone call, it was to purchase something.
Stan Sinkfield was stealing and using your credit card numbers from behind bars.
Thank you for calling Victoria's Secret Catalog.
Yes, ma'am, I'd like to place an order.
Okay. Last name on your credit card.
Corey.
You just sort of sit there dumbfounded, bottom line.
You may be dumbfounded too when you hear how a two-bit thief managed to get past the security system of major credit card companies, as well as dozens of major merchants around the country, just by using a phone in an empty cell block. Most jails allow inmates to make calls, but they have to be collect calls. So Sinkfield would phone his friends and have them set up three-way calling. They would do the dialing, he would do the lying. And the lying always started with a call to a local business, usually a restaurant. Sinkfield pretending to be a man named Richard Riley.
May I speak to the manager, please?
This is man.
This is Mr. Richard Riley, operator 412, sir. I'm calling from Visa and MasterCard Authorization Center. And between the hours of 8 a.m. up until 1:30 p.m. today, our Visa and MasterCard computers are down in your area.
And in order to get paid, Sinkfield says he needs the manager to read back all the Visa or MasterCard numbers used that day. Amazingly, the manager never suspects a thing.
Was that a Visa MasterCard?
Visa.
I need the number starts with 4 on that. You see that?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
4803.
They'd give them to him. And that really shocked me, that you could get it so easy.
Armed now with fresh credit card numbers, Sinkfield quickly gets his friends to start calling stores who have catalogs. The spending spree is on.
The Norton DVD, CD, MP3 player with remote.
I want 2 of those.
You want 2?
Right.
Okay.
On the tapes, you can hear Sinkfield buying perfume from Victoria's Secret, shoes from Roadrunner, DVD players from QVC, and look at this, subscriptions for magazines and books he had mailed right to the Douglas County Jail. Thousands of dollars in merchandise, ordered, processed, and paid for, even though Sinkfield didn't have the cardholder's real name, address, or even expiration date. Only a number.
Never would have dawned on me that anyone could do that.
Georgia Attorney General Thurber Baker says businesses share the blame in allowing identity theft to flourish, simply because they don't follow their own rules.
I think it's the most amazing failure that I've seen sometimes in the way we do business. And we have got to, as a state and as a country, find a way to close those loopholes.
Several times on the tapes, sales clerks ignore some obvious red flags, like the time a pre-recorded warning comes on the line while Sinkfield tries to order some books.
This call may be recorded or monitored.
Yeah, I'm at work. That's why they're saying that, ma'am.
Okay. It's been approved, okay?
Okay, could you check and see if you have Sidney Sheldon books for me, please?
Think that's bad? Listen to what happens when Sinkfield pretends to be somebody else, so he can place a second order with a company called Signals.
Someone else is here. He want to place an order. Can you place another order, ma'am?
Right, sir. And
Someone else is here. I'm going to put him on the phone, okay?
Sure, sir.
Hello? Yes, ma'am. I'd like to place an order.
Very good morning, sir. And could you please give me your zip code?
Sinkfield paid his friends' power bills, their phone bills. He even bragged to a buddy about sending a fruit basket to his girlfriend.
Dude, when I do my bed hustling, because I'm stable. You know I'm on the street, I can't hustle because I keep moving.
I think he thought it was funny because he could really, he really thought he was beating everybody. He was beating the system.
In fact, he had beaten the system before. Back in 2001, when he was out on the street, Sinkfield somehow got a hold of the entire Georgia Department of Natural Resources credit card list. According to prosecutors, Sinkfield placed phone orders for $30,000 worth of merchandise, again, from major stores across the country. Sinkfield refused repeated requests for an interview. One of the questions we had, though, was this. Why was he busy buying jewelry with those stolen DNR cards on this particular day? Perhaps the most horrific day in our country's history.
He's an equal day thief. It didn't make a difference to him which day of the week he stole. That's pretty clear to me.
In the end, Sinkfield's enormous confidence got the best of him. Using the 25 hours of jail tapes, prosecutors indicted Sinkfield and the others who helped in the scheme, including his mother. Most have now pled guilty to racketeering. Stanley Sinkfield got a 30-year prison sentence. Lots of time to think about a 2-week crime spree that revealed the flaws in a system that's supposed to protect us.
Bad man, ain't he? Damn, boy. Get in jail doing it.